So either, if the teenager Sworupa would see you now, uh, what would she think? What, like, is this something like, do you see, of course, in terms of your traits and so on, it's there, right? But it's a very different reality from what you were sort of working on, like working towards. How
Yeah,
would
it's,
that interaction be?
I always tell my mom, oh my God, like, when even like, 2000, when I graduated, I
Right?
never thought, because growing up in St. Mary's, I was in a very competitive class, always in one of the
Of course.
top students, like academic. So I thought like people would know me, maybe being a great doctor or like, like with my academic background, but it just like why that today people know me as a runner than like, anybody who were like into academic. I like,
That's
is
right.
yeah, and then it just like changed 360 degrees to what like, what my ambitions and aspirations
Right.
were coming to US versus what my reality is today. And it's been great, and I've loved the journey, and I'm learning like, so many different things every day. And then even
Right.
the lifestyle I've chosen to lead, like until like now, it's very different than what people had expected out of me. So it's been amazing. Yeah, I love
Of course. Of
where I
course.
am today.
No, of course, the Johnny, one sort of, selfish reason in a way that Malay personally, I wanted to reach out is because हाम्रो community-मा, we're all so focused on our, American dream or whatever dream, in terms of getting that job and so on. And I think there's such a need to talk about a healthy lifestyle, right? Not everybody needs to be a professional runner or anything like athlete. I think it's so important for us to adopt that lifestyle, mental health, physical health, and so on. And you're the perfect, I think, ambassador for that. That's what I also want to showcase to our community, that, although like more and more, we have to sort of move towards that as a
But
community.
yeah. No, I totally understand. And that is also something actually which has been like very close to me as one of the topic I want to change in our
Right?
diaspora. Not only our diaspora, but like it's mostly like whole South Asian community as a whole.
Of course.
Because everywhere you go, like, you see like they're like a brand, like, okay, everybody has like a one set dream of what you are expected to be in the society, right? Especially as a
Of
grower, what do you like? You were supposed to get married, you're supposed to have kids, you have to be
course.
like, great, like a professionally, like you have all this expectation from the society. And
Right.
in that ways, especially like also I've been living in New York most of my life. In US, it's a very different, everybody is kind of in a rat race to achieve
Right.
something. And then I think pandemic had changed a lot among a lot of the people, even in like US and beyond. Like, okay, the race is, there's always something. Like,
Wait.
work is always there. Like you're never done with work. Like,
Right.
there's always more to do. And then there's always more to do at home. Like you sit at home as a housewife or be as a mom, there's always more to do. It's like never
Course.
ending, right? So it's up to you to set that bar. Okay, what is important? Where is that bar? Like, what that bar is that I should be satisfied, and how I want to balance among like myself, among like society, family, your professional life, your like family life. And if you become aware and then set your priority, I don't think it's something like not achievable. Uh,
Of course. Of course.
yes. So a lot of people, I get that a lot, that, oh, you don't have kids. Oh, you don't have us. So it's so easy.
But
And
it's also like that no, you're so right. I think, we're so good at, okay, finding excuses in other people's success as well,
exactly.
right?
Yeah. And every time, like, I always hear that, oh, like, people think that I have nothing better to do. So that's why I keep on running. But
Yeah.
sometimes it's because even like, when you are by yourself, it's like people sometimes forget that you have to do everything yourself. Like,
Of
you
course.
go home, you like, do all your homework. Yeah. And then
Couldn't.
you come to work, you do all your like manage your professional life, and it's as hard. But I think it's just like
Of course.
making the priorities on what you want to
It,
put your work at.